Hello again, welcome to day 6 of my 31 days of horror, and I've got a bit of an apology to make. Earlier this month I was perhaps a little overly critical of the business practices of certain Italian horror filmmakers of the 60s and 70s. Yes, they had a habit of stealing everything that came their way, but they also made some of the most beloved and effective films of the era. Just like Demons.
The preview you are about to watch is for a movie that is unlike any you have ever seen before. It is for a movie that goes beyond temporary fear to everlasting terror. It is a movie called Demons. Yes, the demons are coming, and they're coming for you. Warning. If you have the courage to see demons, sit near an exit. Otherwise, you might never get out. In your theater, who will survive the touch of the demons and who will not? Demons. With music by Billy Idol, Motley Crue, The Adventures, Rick Springfield, and Saxon. This is no dream. This is happening right now. It could be happening to you. Demons. They will make cemeteries their cathedrals, and the cities will be your tombs. Will you survive it? Demons.
Opening on the Berlin subway, Demons introduces us to Cheryl, a nervous young woman, a sort of Neve Campbell type, at odds with the world of rockers and punks around her. One individual in particular catches her eye, a sort of demonic looking man covered in metal. Despite her fears, he doesn't attack her, instead he pushes a mystery invitation to a cinema in her hands. Curious, Cheryl brings her friend Kathy along to see what's going on at the cinema, along with a crowd of equally confused and baffled people from all walks of life, who also receive an invitation. On the way into the screen, one of the guests, Rosemary, picks up a strange metal mask and puts it on. She accidentally cuts herself on the metal, and the significance of that comes later. Eventually the group sit down, and lo and behold, the film of choice is a horror movie. In a movie within a movie, a group of dumb teenagers break into a house where they find a mysterious metal mask, where one of them cuts themselves on it, which then makes Rosemary's wound start bleeding. To cut a long story short, the action that takes place on screen also starts affecting the audience. Rosemary ends up turning into some sort of evil demonic harpy from hell, and she ends up taking out some of the other audience. One by one they start transforming and mutating, until eventually the heroes of the story, in order to save the day, get on the back of a motorbike with a samurai sword and start decapitating everyone to a rock and roll soundtrack. It's pretty awesome. I recommend that. That bit's good. Overall, the story doesn't make a huge amount of sense. This is easily made up for by the endless gore, practical effects and production design. The rocky, new wavy soundtrack is pretty awesome too. The demons themselves, I mean, they're just deadites, right? From Evil Dead? They're exactly the same, they even move in the same way. In fact, it almost seems like the whole concept came from the Evil Dead promo with Jonathan Ross, which I'll play now.
Hi, I'm Sam Raimi, the director of The Evil Dead. I've invited Jonathan Ross to see my new movie, Evil Dead 2.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Say, you think this will scare the audience as much as the first one?
Yeah, that's a safe bet, Sam. It's got a lot more surprises.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot in it to grab the audience.
There's only one movie scarier than The Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2. Kiss your nerves goodbye.
They could have come up with the concept separately, I guess. It's only a couple of years after Evil Dead got popular. Oh well, see you tomorrow.